What was the first video game to be played in space? Yes, Nikki.
Does a vibrator count as a video game?
Fun fact, because I'm full of fun facts, you know. Hitachi, makers of the infamous Magic Wand and like tractors and shit, also produced a failed video game console in 1995 that made the Atari Jaguar kind of look like the N64. It cost $2,000 and it ran Windows 95 underpowered, and its best-selling game, which was a flight simulator, sold 900 copies.
That doesn't answer my question.
Okay, so technically speaking, a vibrator is a peripheral, not a game.
Oh,
Yeah.
A Wiimote is a vibrator.
I've definitely seen that a lot. Yeah.
Mummy's little secret.
Is she using her kids? Never mind.
Playtime's not just for the kids. The Wii is a console for everybody. The best-selling console of all time. You don't think there's a coincidence?
We Fit, more like we fit it in. Also, the best-selling console of all time is the PS2. So.
What?
Yep.
I love using it without the protector.
I looked it up today, so.
All right, was it a Thai dating sim? I imagine it gets pretty lonely up there.
Not if you have the right peripheral. Yes, Keegan.
The part in Final Fantasy IV where you go to the moon?
No.
Okay. The part in Final Fantasy VIII where you go to the moon?
Also no.
Okay. The part in Final Fantasy 16 where you have like way too much sexual tension with your little brother?
Well, that is true. I don't know what that has to do with space.
You literally merge with him, Dan. If that's not the final frontier, what is?
That's true. That's true. To be fair, I'm not sure it's possible to depict a butch, battle-hardened revolutionary's deep and abiding fraternal love for a waifish, chronically ill twink prince slowly dying of magic tuberculosis without it accidentally being kind of hot. So, all right. No one else has that kink. So it turns out that Space Quest was released in 1986, and they brought a copy up on the Challenger. And it turns out that 73 seconds without dying was actually a record for a Sierra adventure game. So that was good. All right, no one played Sierra games. That's fine.
I did. I was like, wait, this is a real fact? I didn't know. I was impressed. I wanted to hear more facts.
No, the real answer is in 1993, the cosmonaut Alexander A. Seberov brought a Game Boy and a copy of Tetris to the space station Mir.
Please tell your friends about this show.